Hi, everybody. Thank you for checking in on the Garbage Family Show. We got the trucks moving. All right, we're just parking these trucks. Here, Romy, you want to hold this? All right, we just parked the trucks, everybody. It is a hot day here in Arizona. It's already about 100 degrees, 9:30 in the morning. So, Gracie, you want to say hi to everybody? So, thanks for tuning in. We have received a lot of questions on how to build these garbage trucks. And although we put out 2 videos, you want to jump out, Roman? Stand over by mommy?
Sure.
Although we put out 2 videos already that explain the process of building this truck, we still have a lot of popular questions that just keep coming back up. So we thought it'd be a good idea to do a 13 and older video that is more technical and answering some of these questions that routinely come up. So we thank you for watching, and let's dive into it. So the first big question that we typically get is, how did you build the truck? Which is a very vague question, but a legitimate question. Anissa, if you want to hold the phone. My wife, Anissa, is holding the phone. So,
Can you flip it around?
I don't think we can flip it. It's
see the question.
It's kind of stuck. Everyone, I'm just going to see if we could flip this. There we go. So what we have here, this is what we call the Garbage 88. Roman had came up with this name, and over there is the blue truck, the Recycle 77. So both trucks are built off of a Peg Perego Polaris RZR, like Razor. It's a battery operated, kind of like an ATV. So this Garbage 88 is our newest one. It is a 24 volt system, where the Recycle 77 is a 12 volt system.
Someone's asking how you build the truck, but we're going to explain that, right?
Yeah, we're gonna kind of get into it. So maybe, Gracie, if you could jump out, we'll show them your truck first, okay? Can you stand over here? Okay. So,
babe, want it like this way or? Okay, all right.
So, and this, if you could show them the actual truck body here. So you can see right here is the 900 series Peg Perego. So this is a 12 volt system. The reason that's important is because this is built more for 3 to 7-year-olds, about 130 pound weight capacity, and it does 2.5 miles an hour in first gear and 5 miles an hour in second gear. So if you have younger ones that you don't really want to going too fast, this is a good size to start up in. And so what we did is we just built this, and underneath this, you see this third wheel back here. That is essentially, I'll pop this open, that is a trailer. That's a trailer that is attached. You could buy, I think it's about $150 or so, and that creates the third axle, the third axle that gives it that authentic garbage truck look. And because garbage trucks typically have more than just 2 axles. And so you can see, and this, if you want to show them that frame, you can see that we used just wooden frames to build up from the truck, and we used foam board to staple onto the side of the wood that gives it the appearance of the truck. This one was a complex build because of the hopper where the recycled materials are dumped into. It falls into a cardboard trough, and then it's collected down in the recycling bin. So this truck is really ideal for, as I was saying, like 3 to 7-year-olds because of their weight and because of their size. When Roman's turning 9 next month, and that truck is much more. This truck was much too small for him. He had outgrown it, so we're giving this one to Gracie, his little sister. She's 6. It works out well for her. But going over this Garbage 88.
Come over here.
This truck is a 24 volt system. It does 7 miles an hour. You can see the cab here.
Dearman 2019 says, "Hi guys, you guys are the best."
Hi, thank you for watching. Hey Roman, show them. Oh, you turned the beacon on. Okay, so this is a popular question. How do you get the beacons up there and get it all wired up for the electricity? Well, they're not. This is actually battery operated. that you plug into an outlet and it charges it. And you can see it has magnets on it. And if you want to show up here, and this is, I put some screws with some washers on there to give it a greater area to magnetize. And it just sticks up there as a magnet. So that no real fancy wiring on these trucks. It's all battery operated. In fact, the lights, Rome, do you have the, yeah, I'll take that. The headlights.
Thank you, Braden.
Hi, Braden. Say hi to Braden.
Hi, Braden.
So the headlights are battery operated. You can see the Recycle 77 is on.
Oh,
Those
sorry.
headlights. Those are just push buttons. So this is kind of old school, where you literally just manually push these buttons on and off. But the Garbage 88 is more high tech. So we have, it's battery operated, but you have a remote control that allows you to manipulate the coloring of the lights. You can see the headlights. I don't know if you see it in the daytime.
Yeah, kind
But
of.
so here's what red looks like, and blue, and green. So at Christmas time, you could alternate between red and green. You can, of course, you always have white. You can make them go brighter and dimmer. We also have one on the back hopper, so at nighttime when you're operating, you can see what you're dumping into the back. We don't really recommend operating these at night because it's hard to see. But that also brings up the point of the visibility reflector stickers. We bought these at Home Depot. This is our little storage unit. We have
Roman loves that part.
little merchandise things, these Garbage Family Show wristbands, and we drive around the neighborhood giving away stickers and wristbands to people, and they get pretty excited when they see the trucks. We like to give them some wristbands, and Roman stores them in there. But these reflective stickers, you buy them at Home Depot or Lowe's or any department store really, and they just stick right on. And this is the foam board. So we got this at
This is just an office store.
at an office store. In America, we have like what is it, Office Max, or what's the other one I blanking on? But you just buy these big giant sheets. This was painted blue as a test run for the Recycle 77, and it kind of, you can see when you paint it, it kind of bubbles up. So you got to be real careful. Since it bubbled up, we didn't use that. But this is what the foam board looks like. So what you do with these is, your best friend building the truck is going to be the staple gun. So me and Anissa and Roman and Gracie, we were
Guys,
very
put on your
familiar-
vests.
We're very familiar with the staple gun because you just run down the line of the
Sorry.
you just run down the line of the wood and staple the foam board to the wood. If you really want to go high tech with these trucks, the original design of this bulk trash truck was going to have an automated bucket emptier, or if you're familiar with the garbage trucks where they wheel the garbage cans up, they push a button, the garbage can dumps into the hopper, and then it compacts. We're going to manufacture that through using a cordless drill. We're going to break that drill apart and separate the button from the handle, so the button will be on the side, and when you push it, that cordless drill would start spooling up on a piece of string that would then pull a pulley up and empty the can into the hopper. It's not that hard to do. It's about $100. You get those things for about $50 to $100, a real low-end cordless drill. So we were going to do that, except Roman at the last minute said, I don't want that. He says, I just want to take the garbage and throw it in. Because if you get real high tech and you set this here and you got to push a button, wait for it to spool up, and it's real slow and then dumps into it, Roman's like, yeah, I don't have time for that. I got to pick up trash. Remember that, Roman? So he's like, and I was happy with that.
Kevin Fletcher says hi.
What's Roman? What was that?
Kevin Fletcher says hi.
Hi.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for watching. And oh, you want to give a shout to California, somebody, right?
Yeah. And I want to give a shout out to California Garbage Truck.
Oh yeah, he reached out to you on the YouTube channel. That's for a shout out. So I do want to say that we're sorry about the comments being turned off on most of our videos. That's not our fault. That's the YouTube FTC laws have changed, so kid channels can't have their comments turned on. This video can have the comments turned on because this is for over 13 and for ages 13 and older. Because we're doing 13 and older because this is how to build a truck, and most 5-year-olds aren't building trucks. So the comments are turned on. If you want to shout out, go ahead and comment in there. I'm sure Roman and Grace would be happy to give a shout out, right?
And
Oh, Roman says, tell them how I built this recycling can. So with that, we had to come over here. This will show them. You want to show them the hopper? So this thing pulls down, and we had to measure out. This is this PVC pipe that we screwed into here, and then you can see. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but we put tape over the screws because they got a little sharp. But we didn't want the little ones getting their hands cut, so we put tape over the inside of the bucket. And we just measured out perfectly so the PVC pipe goes over the hole.
Sam from Chicago says hi.
What's that?
Sam from Chicago.
Hey, Roman, Sam from Chicago said hi.
Hi.
We love Chicago.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yep. Been up on top of the Sears Tower. I don't know if it's called Sears Tower anymore, but we've been on top of that. Love Chicago. So this is the hopper. You just manually turn it in. Again, we were going to get technical with it. I was going to build a component in here where you push a button and the pulley pulls this thing up and dumps it. Roman's like, yeah, it's going to be too slow. I don't want it.
Yeah.
It would have taken me about a half a day to build that component, another $100. So when Roman said no, that was great. Look, everybody, there's a helicopter flying over us.
Hannah says hi. You want to say hi to Hannah, I mean? Yeah. Oh, sorry, buddy. Trevor and Tyler from Corona, California. Say hi.
Hi.
We're in California.
And as you can see, if the bin dumps the garbage down there, it goes down the hopper. My mom added this piece. It slides down and goes into this bin. After the daily job is over, we take this bin out and empty it in the real bin so that we don't just make it a bigger mess. This bucket.
Hi, Giancarlo.
So, just a few more questions that came up.
I think they were listening just in case. You can skip over this part if you want.
Oh, we're back here.
We're back. Oh, okay. So, as you can see, the trash goes in there like
The
I
trash
said.
goes down there.
Yes, and we have this shovel worth $5 or $10. And the garbage gets stuck, you just scrape it and it goes in the bin like you saw in previous episodes. We have this little lock thing here that can hold our shovel. We bought this. We did not build it. So that can store our shovel as long as we go.
All right.
And if something's super stuck and our shovel can't help, oh no, you just have to push hard.
So, thank you, Roman. So, one of the questions that came up, and it's not rude to ask at all, was how much did it cost to build the trucks? So now this Recycle 77, as we call it, said and done, after we bought the Peg Perego, all the materials, it was about $1,500. That's what it cost us to build this truck. That includes the extra battery that we had to purchase in case we got stranded. We have another battery. So it's about $1,500 cost to build this truck exactly how it is. Now this truck here, the Garbage 88, it's a larger, as I say, larger Peg Perego, and there's a lot more wood involved. This truck is probably twice the weight. I know it doesn't look like it'd be twice the weight, but this truck is about twice the weight of this truck because there's a lot of wood involved in building this back hopper. And this truck cost us about $2,200. So Gracie's shocked by that. She's like, wow, that's a lot of, oh, Rowan is too. So just over $2,000, maybe $2,500. It gets pretty pricey, but and you can see one of the challenges we have with this truck is the wheel rubs up against the foam board, and that's because it's just not stable in the back, and so sometimes we have to push this with our feet. And so it's one of the challenges. This truck is so heavy on the chassis that it just wants to move on us, and so especially when you go around corners. So it's a little bit of a challenge. Now, here I'll hand this back to Anissa. Let's see. Hi, everybody. Oh, I guess that's the wrong way to go. Sorry.
We're new.
There you go.
Okay.
So one of the things we want to talk about, hey, Roman and Gracie, I want to tell them one of the ideas that we have for the future of Garbage Family Show.
Yes, I would like to.
Roman, Roman wants to say something about what he'd like to see in the future of Garbage Family Show. And what is that, Roman?
In the future of the
He's all-
Garbage Family Show, we're gonna make in the future a we're still working on the name. Forgive me if we change the name. Gaming Family Show.
Yeah, like a garbage gaming show.
Yeah, Garbage Gaming Show.
That means you
Where
play
we do
games,
video
it's
games.
garbage.
And it's gonna be super awesome. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. So, sorry if we changed the name and to something else.
Yeah. So Roman, you know, he loves garbage trucks. He loves recycling. He also likes some video games.
Including another thing, Star Wars.
And he loves Star Wars and Legos, and so he has a lot of interest and he wants to share with everybody. So it's not just going to be garbage trucks and recycling trucks all the time. We might upload some video game play. Of course, this is a family show. The content we put on there will be respectful of that. And Roman loves the Plants vs. Zombies. He loves playing Star Wars video games. Star Wars video games are rated 13. So whenever we upload something like that, we'll probably have a disclaimer that Star Wars is for 13 and older. It's not necessarily violent. It's, you know, Star Wars is stormtroopers and Jedis, but the game itself is rated for 13 and older. So we probably would have a disclaimer like, hey, it's a little bit more violent than Plants vs. Zombies. But we want to do something like that, right?
Yeah, I mean, Plants vs. Zombies could be perfect for you guys. Doesn't include, well, it includes passing out or killing it. Well, the zombies are just...
The zombies are cartoons.
Yeah, it's all cartoons.
It's all cartoons. And you can be players, and there's a new character unlocked, a wizard. Get him and you can become normal zombies that you can never be before. So,
Oh, if you get the wizard?
back to you, Dad. Got
Back to
camera
you.
show, Dad.
So and Gracie, we're still working on maybe creating a channel for here. We'll hold this, Gracie. We're still working on maybe a channel for Gracie that might be craft related or something along those lines. You saw the gardening video. She loves gardening. So you might see some content with just
She likes to
Gracie.
bake.
She likes to bake.
Yeah, I
And
have my own little oven.
I think you guys saw her video about the tornado going to Disneyland thing.
Oh yeah, that's a long time.
That was a while
That's a
ago.
long time
Show them
ago.
your best, Roman. Show them your best. Garbage Family Show. So that's about it. If you have any more questions, comment in this video. The comments will be turned on, so they'll be available for you to comment on. Give suggestions on future videos you'd like to see, or video games,
Sorry, I gotta come over here.
or video games that you might want Roman and Gracie to play. We might put some gameplay on Garbage Family Show, but it'll probably be a spin-off channel, which there'll be information. Also, you can comment or visit us on Facebook. I know a lot of the kids don't have Facebook accounts, but if the parents want to go to Facebook, ask questions there, comment. We do post some original content there, some different things, different looks. So you can visit us on Facebook. And Roman's birthday is coming up June 9th.
Yes, next month.
It's his golden birthday, June 9th. So address is below. So if you want,
And you can bring your car, stop by, and
do a drive-by parade for him. That's what he's asking for, right?
yeah, it's my golden birthday. It's gonna be very special.
He's turning 9 on the 9th, golden birthday.
No.
So we thank you for everybody who's mailed stuff. So we appreciate that.
Soon
So and the address is below. If you haven't, June 1st is the deadline. Try and get here. But
The
thank you
address for
for mailing a surprise.
And maybe if you're a viewer and you're gonna come by and stop by at the parade, I would love to give you a shout out in our next YouTube video.
a lot of people watching this don't.
Yeah, they live in other parts.
They
of the
live in
world.
other
They're
parts
not
of the
gonna be on
world.
parade.
Well, we'll still get shout outs to everybody.
Shout outs for everyone, right? All right, everybody, thank you for watching the Garbage Family Show. We appreciate your support, being a part of our family. And stay safe out there and treat everybody with love and kindness. Say goodbye, Roman. Say goodbye, Gracie.
I get double sunglasses.
Bye, Garbage Family Show friends.
Bye.
Bye.
We love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I don't know how to stop this, Dad.
Oh, I'll stop it for you. Bye, everybody.
Wait, did you just we going to do?